Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Where we last left off, we'd addressed the Chantry in Valrayo, basically telling the people there that the Inquisition was there to seal the breach and weren't a threat to them. And, of course, we were there to gather any aid we could. Unfortunately, Lord Seeker Lucius, I believe? Yes. Lucius turned out to be not very cooperative, so we decided to put the Templars on hold until we could acquire the power to speak to them directly, forcing the issue. On the other hand, we also opened up the option to talk to the mage representatives and see if we can get them to help close the breach instead. It's gonna take a while for us to actually get there. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. We're going to take the Arcane Knowledge perk. The thing with the Knowledge perks is that they not only give us bonus experience when we read the Codex entry, they also open up new dialogue options. So what was I going to do? Yeah, here we go. This is where we can go if we want to talk to the Templars. But we'll need at least 15 power to get to them. That's how we get the influence. And as for the mages, well, the same what we said about them when we get to them. But for now, we'll just focus on getting power. We're going to focus on getting the power the best way possible from the Hinterlands. Even before all that, though, we got the opportunity to meet some party members last time, so let's go talk to these potential recruits, see what they have to deliver.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties.
Not really.
So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Really. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fate.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods.
I regret her.
It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Alright.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
The Inquisition. What a load of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I was chosen by Andraste herself to carry out the Maker's will.
You dare to speak of the Maker's will, with foul magic dripping from your hands. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Yeah, guy needs to chill out.
Rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish
I don't dislike her. Let him go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
You invited me here. What is it you want?
I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find meaning on its own.
You say you led the last of the loyal...
I support any effort to restore such order. The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas, and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
I don't need your help.
I see. A pity. Good day, my dear. Do enjoy the salon.
And that's Vivienne. Now, I want to play a game that I enjoy, so I decided not to recruit Vivienne to my party. I've played with her in several playthroughs, and while she's a powerful party member, I just don't care about her character whatsoever. It's not even because of my opinion of the mage Templar business. It's just I find her unpleasant, which is, I know, a little silly, but I want to have a good time and enjoy myself while relaxing from activity, and I don't. If she's actively impeding my enjoyment, if I find nothing that likable about her character, I don't really have to bother with her. Quick break. Just wanted to let you guys know that off screen, I farmed some materials to craft new weapons for us, like this precise griddle great bow for Alon, the brutal deadly falchion for Cassandra, and the stunning precise scepter for Solus. They are all vastly more powerful weapons for our main characters, as you can tell by the item level being much higher than what we had starting off. At the same time, though, they aren't going to break the game in our favor or anything. It's just better damage. So let's check out our second party member. Red Jennies.
Well, they know who I work for, at least.
Yeah, like I said, it's not like breaking the game in our favor. Especially Varric, because Varric still has his base stuff.
Herald of Andraste. How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is the...
Ugh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really.
Shoot.
All that talk, and then you're just person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
They say I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Shoot.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
No breaches.
Oh, I was about to loot him. Dang.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
All I know about you or your group is that I followed a random trail into a trap.
What trap? You knocked, he crapped. Look, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Back there you wanted to know if I glow. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad?
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorries? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
You say that like it's obvious, but you didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
Sarah, I just don't plain care about enough to recruit anymore.
This doesn't sound like a good match for the Inquisition.
I thought you did stuff. Did you talk your way out of the Fade? So be it, yeah. Stay up high and count on everyone being loyal all the way down. I bet it works out just fine. Watch your breeches, Herald. Because, you know, I'll maybe steal them. That's what that meant.
Oh, that's right, everyone could level up. Now we have to take care of. Let's actually go hunt in the Hinterlands. Slippery, 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 slippery slope. All right, let's not waste any time.
It's good to have commerce restored.
Just rumors.
Many goods here.
And how much did you need?
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
All right.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable. Then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
Thanks for the warning.
Right. I tend to believe they really are more than just bandits. There's actually company
Bandits
here.
ahead.
Right.
I doubt that's the last of them.
Yep. Weapon fragments. And yeah, humans count as creatures, so you can turn that weapon fragment in and eventually deal greater damage against
The
bandits.
ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
You and me, let's go.
And here she is.
Peace. I am no danger to you. My name is Maris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank
All
you
right.
for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
Yes. There
We'll
are...
need focused magical energy to get by.
Now, here's... this is basically called a environmental puzzle. Here, you'll have to use one of your companions in order to, well, solve the puzzle. Either a companion or your main character, depending on what type of class he is. Warriors, rogues, and mages all have a different barrier that you can use to get past these things. Let's just have Solus do that. And yeah, you can have Solus interact with it by using the tactical menu. Sorry about that.
Flat here. Can you manage it?
It's been a long time since I've played this game in full. Oh, and these.
Perhaps if I made an attempt.
These are another part of the class-specific interactables you can activate.
What manner of fire is that?
It's called Veil Fire. A unique source of lightning that can only activate by a mage. But anyone can carry. It's just a torch activated by magical fire.
I have heard of this but never seen it before. It is called Veil Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic, a memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
If you give it to an AI, they won't engage in fights and will happily keep the torch lit.
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
If you also have certain companions with you, you can activate special dialogue options involving them in order to complete side quests. Oh, but this is the arcane knowledge icon, indicating that you can just do the conversation yourself if you don't have a partner with you. Let's just show you what Solus has to say.
Mahalani, Maglandeval, vi Enasalim.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
Yeah. Light this torch with mage fire to get regular fire. Interesting.
The runes are interacting somehow with the flame from the torch.
And the
A
fire
weapon
schematic.
enchantment. This could be quite useful.
Right. You can... In this game, you can craft runes, but you have to unlock the schematics to craft the runes first. They're all in random locations, and... there's no set location for each tier of rune. You just find the 3 rune locations, and then you'll eventually unlock the highest tier of rune crafting for that specific rune. Like, we found the basic fire rune craft, but anywhere we go, we can just look for generic runes now. It'll be okay. Yeah, a lot of guard on him. Actually, let me check this guy out. Ah. Okay. He's an elite outlaw. I was wondering. Alright.
Make it take you.
Alright. Now, because we used the golden nug, we can already craft the highest tier fire runes available, because we already have the runes schematics unlocked. These are called ability rings. there is one for each talent power you have in this game. Equip them, and they increase the potency of the talent. So, for example, this grappling chain ring will have its ability damage increased by 30% if you wear it. Not all of them worked when the game launched, but at this point, pretty much all of them should. And we take out the East Row Bandits. Vitars. If you're playing a Kunari character, or you have a Kunari party member, then their face helmet option is replaced by equipping Vitars. It's the only helmet they can wear. So instead of armor, the Vitars give special bonuses.
This would make a good place to camp.
Alright. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good random item to get. Especially since it has enchantment. That plus 20% damage bonus of not being hit for 5 seconds. Pretty great ability for a dagger. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone in the party that could take advantage of that, because not being hit for 5 seconds is actually pretty not that easy to do. Furthermore, our two rogues, our player character Alon and Varric, are ranged archers. So yeah, getting rid of bandits is basically what we're going to be doing most for today.
Bandits ahead.
Just getting this Drakestone. Oh, Fey Touch Drakestone. Wow. You know, while I was doing my off-screen farming, I acquired some Fey Touched iron along the way, and that's honestly the really weird part. Let me show you what the Fey Touch stuff is. Here you go. Fey Touched crafting equipment bestows special perks onto whatever weapons or armor you craft them onto, so that the armor weapons have special abilities. For example, the Fey Touched iron allows you to heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds, while Fey Touched Drakestone increases your maximum stamina by 10 points. Some of the abilities aren't as interesting as others, but like, I wouldn't discount them.
Goodbye. Kill that warrior.
Alright.
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
The ramp quest isn't a top priority, but we might as well take it. Wow. Ooh, a promoted ram. Yeah, one of the trials we have activated, you know, walk softly. It randomly generates promoted enemies like this. They will be more powerful, have more health, more defense, stuff like that. It's kind of funny, though, when you get a promoted animal, because it's just delaying the inevitable in that case.
Must be something here.
A Templar, I believe.
Solve that quest. Mercenary Lore Blade. Ah, this is a rogue's special ability. The ability to unlock the doors. Blockpick. Bottles are just generic collectibles that give you some minor experience when you find them. It's not really...
I confess, Solus, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
Yeah, the Ram Meat side quest is definitely something you should be doing while you're doing more important things instead of just hunting around the area for stuff. Alright then. Alright then, yeah. Yo. Now we can go take care of those rogue mages. You see this, you're getting closer to the rogue mages. Hello, Spring Glue. How's life treating you? Yeah, lock guard.
One down.
These burning bridges, though.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
I see just as many Templars.
Yeah, the whole Mage Templar thing has basically just been driven to the ground. Yet another map telling you about the Apostate Mage Stranghold. Oh, Fade Rift. Takes care of 2 of those. Shoot. Now I'm running in circles. I always have this problem with trying to find the apostate encampment. There are Templars over there. Right. Hostages versus Templars. So bad. So much suffering. But it doesn't move me or whatever. Oh, this is new. But yeah, I just talk about suffering a lot. I don't know suffering. Jeez. We just got swarmed by them. Wow. But look, oh, they followed us. Okay. Oh no, he's a promoted enemy. He's vulnerable to electricity. And of course, the mages and Templars will put aside all arguments simply to gank you in your party. It's weird that I can penetrate his guard when finally hitting his health. Nah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Oh my god, there's still more of them. Guys, there's nothing else here. Finally. It just respawned. Wow. Okay. Oh, you know what? We can use the Seeing Red quest. Ugh. Fine, let's take care of the Templars. Jeez.
We should move on. We can only restore order by securing an alliance.
Oh, great. Varric is gone. Yeah, when one of your party members falls in battle, you can resurrect them by going near them. Alright. Fucking dick. My mom. You are hey. And I have no patience for this. Alright. Templar Defender. Yeah, snipe him. The archers. Right. There we go. Locate the Templar encampment along the west road. Or Connor. Destroy that. Varric approves. Yeah, here's the thing with these collection quests. When you have a party member in your party, while you're doing them, you get an approval buff. Alright. Back into the Witchwood. Yay. I'm being sarcastic if you couldn't tell. I need to be more emotive. Ouch. Wow, we're actually running out of potions.
Varric, you joined the Inquisition when Seeker Pendergast questioned you.
Oh, he was very insistent that I help.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
It's surprising that an elven apostate is the one who joined the Inquisition voluntarily.
To arms!
Is that... Why is a Templar just walking next to a Rebel Mage? Oh, finally. Okay.
I believe we are nearing the apostate. Be on your guard.
Yes, finally.
Cassandra! Unmight them.
Alright. Wait, nope. Sorry, messed that up. Okay. For these, it's best to use a mage. More specifically, their mage auto attacks, because nah, that's cool. Outfit.
The King's
Alright.
Road should be safer, at least for the time being.
But we still have those Templars to worry about, though.
Alright. Finally, man. Fighting these guys is way, way harder than actually dealing with them, as you can see, but it's just not very fun dealing with them. Alright. Oh, you know what? Ah, I'm sorry about that. I was an idiot. I'm being an idiot. Alright.
This might interest you, sir.
Nope. All I wanted was to get more potions.
Someone help!
Alright. Templar encampment.
The Templars have secured a position ahead.
Kill that warrior!
Like.
Goodbye! The refugees should be safer on the King's Road now.
You also get the Swedish fingers from him. Not a bad weapon to give to your main character, or your warrior tank, if you didn't craft him or her something already. Mato Warfall. Masterwork Ironbark. And Belt of the Winter Pact. That Belt of the Winter Pact didn't used to be there, but with the Trespassers DLC, a lot of miscellaneous items and weapons were added to, well, chests and loot and side quests and war tables. It was basically a whole new game as far as content was concerned. So, between the period where Trespassers dropped and the, Game of the Year edition was created, the fandom had a lot of fun trying to figure out where everything was. It's really fun. Yo, my guy. Evil Wolves. An RPG. It never fails.
Make a take.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack. There's an elven artifact nearby.
After you do that first elf artifact quest, Solus is basically your go-to guy for finding more of them in the wild.
That should help strengthen the veil.
And get influence for it. Yeah, I like Solus. And he will slightly improve. Honestly, I like the approval system just because I like having confirmation what it means. Approval is definitely one of BioWare's strongest features. Whoa. Okay. Alright then. Yo. Game and oh my god. What? Oh my god.
I suppose this must be Master Dennett.
We need the Deft Hands Find Tools perk. which we cannot get for quite a while. Yeah, Bottles of Theus. Here's the man of the hour.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. High time someone did. Didn't expect it to be some free marcher's noble, though. Name's Dennett. I served our Leman for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
That sounds more than reasonable.
Glad to hear it. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my garden. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
And we can now mounts. My problem with mounts in this game is pretty much the same problem I have with mounts in vanilla Skyrim. And that's the fact that they're super slow for a mount.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Right. So, right now we need to set up these watchtowers. Go to the closest one to your left. There's really no reason not to. Am I getting closer? Before we do anything else, we'll activate that campsite.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
Even when you're galloping, it doesn't feel like you're going that much faster. Though, I will admit, it's nice that they can gallop. I also think the horses have infinite stamina, so you just keep galloping. Oh, archers. Oh, they're level 8. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
Those are the same outlaw bandits we killed earlier next to that campsite. Next to Solus's companion quest activation. I guess we should get rid of the right, here's the thing about the mages and Templar spawns. When you take care of both the mage encampment and the Templar encampment, the mages and Templars stop spawning. They stop harassing you. You don't have to deal with them anymore. And that's a good thing. Unfortunately, it seems like the game decided to replace them with higher leveled enemies. And speaking of higher leveled enemies, you'll notice that there are medals in the center of the enemy names atop every screen we see them. Right? If the medal is silver, then that means the enemies are on par with your level and you can handle them no problem. You're equipped to deal with the situation. If the medal is orange, as we have just seen with both these outlaw archers we keep killing, then the enemy is higher level than you, and while you can defeat them, it may require more ingenuity on your part, or more effort than it would to defeat a silver medal enemy. But the red medal is you're vastly out-leveled, and you're probably vastly outgunned as well. It's best if you just run away instead of try to fight and confront these guys. If you want to fight a red level enemy, you're probably just looking to show off your experience with the game, or you already know how to deal with the enemy in question, so being higher level doesn't exactly matter. Alright. Haven. Alrighty then.
With passioned breath does the darkness creep. It is the whisper in the night, the lie.
I don't understand. I've got a message. Later then.
Later indeed.
I will take these injury reports to research in the name.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
"48 minutes just to build watchtowers and complete this quest.
To work?
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain. I almost want to stop the broadcast and speed up. Speed up the entire thing solely because I really don't care to wait 48 minutes to do one side quest. Finally, God. Look at how simple he looks. Look at how ridiculous this is. All right. Think his wife is in here? All right. Alright, let me just tell you. Yep, red. Red medals right next to their names. Greater Terror. Do not try to fight these guys. Do not. Just move around them. Move around them. Yeah. Yeah. You are not ready for a level 12 Fade Rift. Not this point in the game, no. Where does Ruffalo roam? This is an escort quest. My fucking dick. Yeah, I think the singing cool, but I guess it's not that weird. Shoot. think is absolutely weird. Like, it feels like a JoJo thing, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Should I get into it or not? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching it, but it's quite an investment. No idea. God, you see how boring this is? This entire adventure? I have to ramble about nothing in order to entertain myself. The worst part is I don't even know if you have to do this. You have to do this. Where at the roof? Oh yeah, fun fact, this Strufalo is unkillable.
Thank you. I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
Yeah. Well, I don't like him when animals get lost, so I hope it doesn't happen again. Oh.
Let's look around.
The Carter coat. Cunning melee defense. The Carter coat is dwarven armor, so only Varric can use it. Compared to his normal stuff, it's better defensively. So yeah. Let's just get to him.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Oh yeah, you can also do a race, like a race thing around the farm when you get your mount, but you don't get anything from it, so I don't really care to bother with it. Okay. Yeah, we need some time. Oh, yeah. Woo. Oh. Yeah. Right, yeah, we...
These must be the wolves Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
Yeah. There's... Who are...
Goodbye!
Oh. Oh.
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolves.
Get ready to put some chicken on the grill. Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Mom. Oh, boy. And that's the demon.
With the demon dead, the farmers should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
The token of the Pack Master, when equipped, will basically protect you from having to deal with wolves as a random enemy.
Did you really think the Conclave had a chance of making peace, Seeker?
You do not?
What was the Divine's plan? Bring everyone together and hope really hard they would all get along?
What
Most Holy
was
did
her
not
plan?
confide her plan to me. Perhaps she thought they were tired of death and conflict.
Now, when has that ever been true? For Templars or mages?
I will not mock a dead woman, Varric. She did what she could, and that is more than most. Of news, sir.
Right. Oh yeah, that sconce there, you can change your party members if you interact with it. Shoot. Dang it.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the
Yeah,
farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
And we got some power.
Yelena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now.
The refugees down at the crossroads could use your help.
Right now, any food I give those luckless bastards might as well go to the rebel mages or bandits. Talk to my man Bron. He'll tell you what those folks need to protect themselves. Once that's done, I'll give as I can. I've no problem with charity, long as it's not wasted.
Alright.
Watch yourself, Inquisition.
Alright, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Man. Okay. Let's see here. Right. We'll take a break from the camp, because remember, we're technically just waiting on the a timer until we can actually finish up with Dennett. And head down here. Corporal Vane. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Well, it's whatever. No, it's okay. It's not a big deal. No, it's not a big deal. Let's see. Damn it, agents. Damn it. Damn it. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's good to have commerce restored. But many
Alright. Trying to look where we can initiate the hunger pain quest. Because I don't want to.
We'll make good use of it.
Oh. Yeah, we should sell stuff.
good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
What do you need?
Do you know what it was?
Just rumors.
Is anything we can do? Just ask.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You all right, sir?
What it was?
I don't know.
You just be on your way now.
I'm tracking someone. A Grey Warden who might be in the area.
Ah, you must mean Blackwall. Good man. Kept us safe when the demons attacked.
When the breach opened?
The breach? Huh. All I know is things got bad when it opened. The Warden helped stop the demons while we got away. Without him, we would have... We took what we could from the farms, then the bandits came and stole all that. Made Blackwall mad as blazes. Like it was the last straw or something. He conscripted the other farmers and headed after them, down the road there. Haven't seen them since.
Yeah, it...
Blackwall fought off demons for you?
He saved us.
But yeah.
Stood, shield out, cutting them
Like
down as they came. Like nothing.
But yeah, I like Blackwall's over...
Said it was his duty, fighting things like that. Didn't ask for pay or nothing. Even though wardens can take what they want. Might make some people nervous, but I say they deserve it. Especially after I saw him work.
Know anything about the bandits?
They were just a nuisance, threatening people along the paths for tolls and such. But this time, they robbed us blind. Guess the whole of the sky or Blackwall fighting demons spooked them. Made them want to stock up and run. Not sure why. Can't exactly run from the sky.
Your friends were conscripted. Did Blackwall force them to go after the bandits?
We could have. Wardens have that right, don't they? Seems like fair trade for saving everyone during blights. Anyway, he didn't force, he rallied. Said blights and demons are his job, but we'd have to learn to fight thieves like that ourselves. Oh, boys didn't argue. He really fired them up.
But not you.
I'm old.
You know what? I really don't know.
Someone had to stay back.
I have to track him down. Any idea where Blackwall is now?
Can't say. They left down the road there, following the bandits. You find him, say thanks again for me. If I were younger, I'd have followed, no question.
Alright. I've never spoken to that guy before. But it's pretty interesting to get some background on who Blackwall is before you actually do his recruitment quest.
Fine day to you.
More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you. Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
This must be one of the supply caches Recruit Whittle wished us to find.
And that makes 10. Alright. Shoot.
The apostates locked themselves in for safety, and then the Templars set the house on fire.
Yeah. See, this war really just did a number on people. Wow, I'm actually level 6. God damn.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Alright then. But those up. Huh? Bitch. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I just said that. I don't know why I just said that. God. Yeah. Good. Which is really good. Would be a good bio RPG. Alright. Alright. Let's review. Give me that ring. Yeah, know about the encampment already. In fact, we took care of the encampment. We got the ring. All right. Yeah, it's really quiet when there's
It's good to
no
see the
music.
Inquisition helping the refugees. It seems no one else will.
Yeah, everything's really quiet when there's no background music playing. Like, I think in the first game, especially, there was a lot of background music or everything.
Likes caves.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dead!
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Loot.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Red lyrium. Whoever this dwarf was, he was in over his head.
Alright then. Okay, so I think it was this one here. Yeah. This chest in particular.
I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
This is a very popular spot to farm rank 2 schematics before the golden nug was released, because schematics are randomly generated, but fixed locations.
Templar deserters.
Thank you. If not for you, I'd be dead. Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle. So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
I take it the Templars interrupted your very friendly picnic.
Yes. At first she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. Make contacts, get information, and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
All right. I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
Oh yeah, sometimes when you recruit an agent, you get this really cool cutscene. Yeah, they just kind of bow to you, and that's that. It's cool because it shows that, you know, they're on the level and they're willing to help you out.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Alright, so that's all the caches. And green. Alright. I am her herald. .48. Yo. Whittle. Whittle.
I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste.
I'm a bitch.
For what you did at
I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo.
I am the Herald of Andraste.
And do you claim to hold power over the rifts the Maker has opened in the sky?
I can seal rifts, yes.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
This cult. What are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will, and so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
That is a very interesting detail. I like when disasters like this affect the setting and the environment of its people. Like how in Final Fantasy X, the entire world of Final Fantasy X is shaped by sin, and the culture is also basically defined by how people react to sin. The Breach doing that to even just a small group of people is very interesting to me.
One down.
Alright. Now everyone will level up. Alright, man. Shoot. Yeah. So I know.
Your mother and sister must miss you greatly. With your
Yeah, Yo.
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Have your believers search for secrets that may help our cause.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here, the rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Right. Depending on your dialogue options, you can decide whether or not an agent you're potentially recruiting goes to one of your characters back at the war table or the other. For example, the character we just spoke to, she could become either Liliana or Josephine's agent. I think we picked the option that made her Liliana's agent because it related to spreading secrets and words.
That should help ward off demons.
You closed the rifts. You are truly the Herald of Andraste.
Is he? What is...
Keep your faith. This is a sign that we are on the right course.
You fight hard, Seeker.
We would be dead if I did not.
That's true. That's very true. Yo.
My lady,
Yo, my progress.
My father is gone. He wants for nothing now.
And yeah, his...
Excuse me. While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Venona should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
Cullen is ready to report in. Nice.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Venona is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, you can also just flat out give up on acquiring a certain agent, but there's really no reason to do that.
How did the Maker bring you here?
This is just one from Redcliffe Village.
The faithful move to follow your divine will. It shall be.
Let's get this guy before I forget. And yeah, I have a really small idea.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
That bothers me because there's nothing to bother by. This is really in the moment, so I don't care. And no, I don't care.
Where are you?
It's just...
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
Oh God.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
Oh hey, Solus approves.
Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier now, as will mine.
All right. Okay. Wow, 48 minutes legitimately passed. Ooh. Or maybe it's sped up because we got him an agent. I don't know. Like the second I recruited the guy, Cullen is like, "Oh hey, we're ready to report in." So it's a little suspicious. And I can't test it because that would be ridiculous. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
How many people are going to die?
Later then.
Oh, you're going to be fun.
I will take these injury reports to research in the name.
Diamonds. And yeah, here's the thing. I give it to him and then but alright. Alright. Let me see here. Okay, Lord Brand. There we go. Okay. Liliana, you got Speaker Annals and Witty Writs. Good. You still have Bar by Bell. Alright. Alright, let's go back to the Hinterlands. Alright then.
Can I get the PS4? I am streaming right now. Could I get it like an hour? Sure.
God. Whoa, calm down. What? Dude. Alright. Now you have those watchtowers set up. When you think about it, 48 minutes is pretty fast as far as developing 3 watchtowers goes in this type of setting. So it just goes to show you how much influence and power we already have as an organization. There we go.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Alright. That secondary, that whoosh sound you heard earlier, that was us getting in their Inquisition perk. Because we hit Inquisition level 3.
Those watchtowers will keep my farmers and your refugees a lot safer. I've sent supplies to the crossroads. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
And yeah, Dennett is now another Inquisition perk. Okay. Let's go get Blackwall. The whole he sounds like a little kid thing is really, really dumb and stupid and really pedo.
This might interest you, sir.
Not saying it. Oh, I was going backwards. What was I doing? I'm extremely backwards. Wow. Oh my god, enough of this. Cassandra's up here. You can't swim in this game. Any water you get into will be waist deep at best.
They will make this a fight, not us. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not...
Shoot.
How do you know my name? Who says... Ah!
Oh, look at that reflex.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come! Kill them all! Hold the wall, men! Make them come to me! You're dead, bastard! Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole.
Come,
Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
Come, a chameleon. Money.
You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
All right.
I'm not here to accuse, not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire, make you better than you think you are.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they disappear to.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. years.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Now we can add Warden Blackwall to our team. But we're not going to do that for a couple of reasons. One, I just prefer the vermillicitude of adding the starting companions to pretty much everything. As far as this Act 1 of the game is concerned. It just feels like they should be here. The second reason is because there's really no difference mechanically between adding him or adding Cassandra.
Would that I could.
Yes, sir.
Like Cassandra and Blackwall are both human warriors, so they have the exact same racial benefit of one extra talent point.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons. Making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition. But no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendil. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
I'd like to know more about you and Matrin.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas. We were friends for many years, and lovers for many more. And now he is gone because of this war.
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees. Are you on your own?
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will endanger no more.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
There are countless ways for you to help the Inquisition safely without having to fight. We need wards reinforced and glyphs studied. If you have skill with healing, you could save many lives.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Right. Another agent. And that is the epic music that you should be hearing anytime you actually see the screen. Just looking at a screenshot there, I just wanted to get my guy's face. Alright. There we go. Alright.
Something like that.
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal...
I found some of the apostates' supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
Are you sure? I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Well, let me know if you find one.
There he is, Corporal Vale. Alright, we should have done
Nice
everything
work
for him.
clearing out those bandits. That will make it much easier to bring in supplies for the refugees.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply.
Farewell.
And you as...
Yeah. Alright then. Gotta go down there next. I always forget that you can't... no matter how much I play this game, I always forget that you can't exactly get to him yet.
Yeah!
Yeah, infinite stamina.
Yeah!
Unlike Skyrim, you can't exactly platform off the geography using a horse to betray the laws of physics.
Yeah!
Bears. Oh my god. Bears are cold resistant, electricity resistant, vulnerable to fire, immune to poison and paralysis, immune to physical effects. Oh my god. Yeah, it is poison right now. Well, immune to poison really just means they only take, like, marginal poison damage instead of, like... bears will destroy you. Man, down.
One down.
Make it take you.
Bear hide. Stunned. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, they're, you know how terrible people are with it. I think we have every campsite unlocked now. Yeah, that should be the last one. Nah, I'm not really. Damn. Okay. Hey, no problem. An hour. Oof. Oh man. But the rest of it is just guys who cheat online, and I don't get why they do. Don't cheat online. All the schematics I've collected so far and uploaded to the Golden Nug, I always wonder if it glitches out.
The camp for our supposed bandits lies up ahead, I believe.
Yeah, see, those super bandits pretty much come from here. That was a crit. The Grand Forest Villa. You get your first banner if you're playing the game here. All right. What to do? Quiet 4 eyes. All right then. Nah. He is weird because you have to really, really dig into it. No, Wendy Lee is cool. Wendy's cool, and I'm not gonna sound like a weirdo. So if someone has a problem, I could pee in. I will. It's very awkward to do it, especially if it's like it's a perception. Like, yeah. All right, begin with. All right then. Yeah. Whoa. 9. Oh, he's immune to poison. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, level 7. And he drops 17 gold, enhanced belt of health, and the Masterwork Vanguard armor. This is like the best piece of armor you're going to be able to find if you're playing a warrior at this part of the game. The best piece. As a result, you can't wear it until you're level 8, and we just hit level 7. The plot thickens. Yeah, we weren't just dealing with ordinary bandits. We were dealing with like.
Tell me why you dragged me to Haven Seeker. I mean, what could I have told the Divine that you couldn't say yourself?
I thought she needed to see the chest hair for herself.
Say again?
I thought she needed to hear it from the horse's mouth, as it were. I also knew she would ask you to help us.
Help the Inquisition? Me?
A crazy thought, I know. Yet here you are.
Yeah. Perfect for groping. Grobin. So, Pete, this. The Masterwork Vanguard armor that always drops from that bandit guard. It's pretty OP. Well, it's not OP. It's just really good. You know, I could have done something else so I didn't have to make a repeat trip here, but Carta Bowman. The Carta. Yeah, when I said the plot thickened.
Looks like Carta.
With both Templars and mages here, they profit greatly from smuggling lyrium.
Yeah, so that's a thing. Heading to a dwarven ruin. With
Must be an old dwarven outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
Ooh, that sound always gets me when I play these games. Alright. That is the warrior search ability. Knocking on doors and breaking breakable walls. Oh, that's right. You know what we can do? We can use Varric's amulet power and Solus's amulet power. Now, it's important that you get this upgrade for Varric because it's very useful. But instead of infected wounds, I can give him leeching poison. So that he, yeah, prefer using that.
Darkspawn. These won't be the last.
We may be too close to the surface for these to count as deep roads. But have I mentioned I hate the deep roads?
Yeah, look at that massive poison explosion. Yeah.
They've been watching our movements.
dwarven gear. Now we need to go back up and get a second dwarven gear. Oh hey, we finally got a new trials reward. Here, I think. Nope, not here in general. Yay. Things are really turning up Millhouse for us. The stream. Alright.
Some people make their living from valuables they find in the deep roads.
Yeah. I feel good. Hmm? And like, no, I don't want to use. Please don't use any cool characters. No, not. No, he doesn't use like cool characters. Yeah, no, not gonna use any cool characters. Yeah, okay. Okay. Dwarven Tigers, everyone. I think we've done enough obfuscation. No, that's not the right word for it. I think we'll finish off this stream by finally getting into the main plot a bit more. And let's go actually meet the mages in Redcliffe. But yeah. only, please. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, but you want all engine, all the utility, and all the defense now. So, yeah, he's... Alright. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. He cheated. Yeah, this guy just cheated in everything. Who's attacking us now? No one. Just passed someone. Oh well, whatever. Whatever tried to attack us, the threat has passed. They aren't relevant. Ugh.
Red Cliff Village should be right up ahead.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons. Watch out, Traveler. The veil's ripped open and Maker knows what could come out.
Die!
Dead!
Was that?
We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
All right.
We need to find out what caused whatever.
Maker have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Yep, another conspiracy afoot.
The veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter. We should search the area.
To a point.
I had the dream again last night.
I remember the first time the dead walked these lands, when a blood mage poisoned our leman.
And how much I talked to one of the rebel mages, and she said it sounded like the dream she had before the magic took her.
I don't want you talking to the rebel.
Want me to say it, dear?
Grandmother,
Would you
I think
hate
we
me
should
that
go.
much if I were a
Go.
mage?
In the middle of
Make her be with you.
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees soon. Just rumors.
Alright then.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Your ram has gone missing?
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you. If you find my ram, please send him home.
Not mad. Sister Tanner.
I am Sister Tanner. May I help you?
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
What kind of cut are they giving you? Have you got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. It looks to me like you've been cut loose. Maybe you should look for a new employer.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers? All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Yep, you can recruit outright criminals into the Inquisition as agents. Of course, we need Varric along. But you know, another agent isn't our agent.
Make her be with you.
Have you heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed. Make her be with you.
The Venatori have made the Oculara and are using them to search for something. But what?
Every ocularum is made from the skull of a tranquil?
I figured they'd fled with the rebel mages. Poor bastards.
I had wondered what had become of them when the mages rebelled. What a tragic waste.
I had wondered where they had gone. I should have looked harder.
Yeah. You'll see what Ocular are pretty soon.
Are you Connor?
You've heard the story, I guess. I can't believe King Alistair thought Redcliffe was the right place to send the mages. I mean, he grew up here. Did he think they would just forget what I did to them?
Connor is technically a major character because he was involved in one of the main quest lines in Dragon Age Inquisition. The point was basically to save him after it turns out that he had made a deal with a demon in order to save his dying father, the Arl of Eamon. Arl of Redcliffe. He's a mage. In Dragon Age world, mages are not allowed to inherit titles. So his mom, Isolde, kept them a secret. Because he was a mage, and because Isolde kept him a secret, Connor was in a position to make a deal with a demon in order to save his dead dad. So now, depending on your choices in Inquisition, you could have saved Connor by getting rid of the demon, and here he is. That's what I decided to do.
You were behind the siege of Redcliffe 10 years ago?
That's me. The boy with Redcliffe's blood on his hands.
Weren't you possessed? It wasn't you who did those things.
Yeah, Cassandra would disapprove.
I let the demon in. Sometimes when I dream, I remember what happened. I see the death and destruction, and it's me. It's all me.
Why isn't Arl Eamon in power anymore?
After the lands meet, he stayed in Denerim. I couldn't be his heir, not after what happened. So eventually he passed the title to Uncle Tegan.
How did you end up in the Mage Rebellion?
I was living in the Ferelden Tower when the circles dissolved. I voted against it, but at first it seemed all right. No one was summoning demons. They just wanted to oversee themselves. But then the Magister came.
They're right.
We are monsters. We need to be controlled. If it wasn't for me, every family in this village wouldn't be missing a son, a daughter, a spouse.
You're not in favor of the alliance with Tevinter?
Alliance? Is that what they're calling it? That Magister threw my uncle out into the street. He signed us into servitude. This is my home. Redcliffe, Ferelden. No matter what evils I've done, I would never have invited Tevinter here.
I need to be going.
Please, talk some sense into the Grand Enchanter. Selling out to the Imperium won't win us any friends. We have to find a way to make peace.
Another thing is that Dragon Age Inquisition was 10 years ago in universe. No. Origins was 10 years ago in universe.
And those stories about all that magic at the conclave.
They're not the stories, dear. Rabbit, may you be with you.
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes.
Alright.
Demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Alright.
The Grey Warden Alistair grew up at Redcliffe. He used to play in the fields outside this very village.
Alistair is one of the main companions in Dragon Age Inquisition. You wouldn't recognize him if you... You would not recognize Alistair unless you had played the first game. Okay, I'm wasting time because I can't forget. Because I can't remember the guy I'm looking for in this village right now, but he should be around here.
Greetings, traveler.
There we go.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Save yourself and all the villagers will remember is that you hid, even though they did the same. If you help the refugees, they may not love you, but they will hold their tongues before calling you knife ear.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Alright. Okay, so... Now we took care of that thing. Let's go talk to Vale.
You're certain?
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank Thank you.
To have commerce restored.
Of course.
I've many goods here.
Finding Vale, remembering where he is one of those things that always trips me up at least once during a session.
It's good to have commerce restored.
Right. That's why.
Not only in 8th grader with, well, fine, cool. It's, cool.
You've done amazing work out here. Thanks to you, these refugees are safe, with warm clothes and food in their bellies. The Inquisition might be able to make use of them. If you had a mind to.
Some of these people have skills that can help the Inquisition. See if any of them want to volunteer.
I'm sure we'll get some good recruits out of it. I'll go now and set things up with the refugees. But thank you again. These people are alive because of you. None of us will forget that.
And that is that. Holy crap. That's pretty much as many of the side quests you could get in one Hinterlands related video before we have to call it a day. We got a lot done. Covered a lot of ground. Gained a lot of levels, relatively speaking. And I know I said we are going to do some story stuff, but to be honest, I already made up my mind about what story stuff we're going to be doing. So for the sake of the next video having a bit more meat to it, we're going to hold off on the rest of Redcliffe until the next time. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys when we tackle Redcliffe and the rest of that mage-related storyline. Let's see what that's all about. Take care.